Today I'm going to tell you how much faster the new Porsche 911 GTS is than the current Turbo S. Do you want to know something crazy? The Porsche 911 GTS uses a hybrid system unlike anything else. While other performance hybrids use electric motors combined with a gas-powered engine to make crazy horsepower, the 911 ups the power in a different way. The 911 GTS uses a hybrid system that drives an electrically driven turbocharger and transmission. This helps the 3.6-liter flat six launch from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, which is 0.3 of a second faster than the outgoing GTS. All of this in the starting MSRP is about $65,000 less than the current Turbo S. That is, if you can find a dealership that will actually give you MSRP.
I like money.
Imagine doing extensive research and you go down the wrong rabbit hole. In a previous video, I said that the new Porsche 911 Hybrid would use a hybrid system similar to the 918 Spider's plug-in hybrid system. That led to this comment saying I was wrong.
You were right. I was less right.
It may not be the same as the 918 Spider, but for considerably less than the near $1 million price tag when new of the 918, the 911 GTS is just 0.3 of a second slower from 0 to 60 than the 918 supercar. And that makes it quite a bargain, well, for a new Porsche. But the GTS does get some things that were further developed in the Porsche 918 Spider. Sure, the 911 has had active aero for years. It started with the rear spoiler coming up at speed, but things like body flaps opening and closing were taken from the 918 Spider and integrated into recent 911 models. With the new 911 GTS, this technology continues to evolve. Oh, and you can option it with a rear wing to give it a bit of GT3-ish styling, along with some extra downforce on the track. That's all fine, but why is nobody talking about the new GTS versus the Turbo S? The current Turbo S makes a whopping 572 horsepower, while the new GTS only makes 532 horsepower. Even with the lower power, the hybrid magic lets the 911 GTS rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1/10 of a second slower than the more expensive Turbo S. But that isn't quite the end of the story. Some may not like that the Nürburgring is used to test performance cars.
The Nürburgring ruins cars.
But Porsche uses the grueling test track to benchmark their sports cars. The new 911 GTS manages to lap the track in 8.7 seconds less than the outgoing GTS. And that's where we can see that the GTS is faster than the Turbo S, which takes 7 minutes and 18 seconds to lap the Nürburgring. The GTS only takes 7 minutes and 16 seconds to lap the same track for $65,000 less. So the new GTS, at least for now, is the better overall performance car. So if you have enough cash lying around, buying a new 911 GTS instead of a Turbo S is the smarter move. The thing is, buying a Porsche 911 is an unbelievable experience. So check out this video to see what makes a 911 so special to drive.